Hello mateys, this is Captain Old Blue here over at CGPirates. I hope you are doing well. Okay, now, here's an interesting little question for you. The more bright-eyed of you will have noticed these shadows now. Now, bear in mind, okay, I've changed these stairs to a mesh in the lesson called the Lighthouse, changing the stairs to a mesh. Very easy. Okay, and the shadows don't look great, do they? I mean, you know, if we're getting really close, you can see the individual kind of shape of the underneath of the stairs, but they don't look wonderful. And why is that? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, when I first changed these to a mesh, they weren't casting any shadows because they were what's known as a BSP brush. Now they're casting shadows. So the first thing we need to do is rebuild the lighting, because as you know, the lighting doesn't automatically update, because if it did, it would need a lot of processing power. So we'll let it do that. Oh, and it's done nearly. I'll have my coffee. Now it's done. Oh, and always have yourself a nice refreshing drink, whether it be a glass of water, some juice, or whatever. Right, let's have a look and see what it's done to our shadows. Okay, it has, just go around. Okay, so you can see it's kind of smoothed out the edges. It's still not great because obviously it's not pulling a lot of detail in. Okay, so how can we get it to pull more detail in? Well, I'm afraid that comes from going to our build, lighting quality, and at the minute we're only on preview. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to high, okay? And in high, what it'll do is it'll spend a lot more time calculating our shadows for us. And then I'll click build. Now, as you can see, even though we've got a slightly more crisp shadow, it hasn't really done a lot to kind of help the underneath shadows on here. But improving the quality of your lighting when it comes to build time obviously does help a lot. Okay, anyway, I hope that kind of explains a little bit. Another thing, obviously, that's important to mention is that our stairs don't have any textures on, but you know what? We'll do that in the next bit.